So the porch has been on hold for a little while because of a lot of other projects. We built a little compost yesterday.
Får vi på andra sidan.
So as you can see, we built two different sort of stalls for the composter so that you can alternate between the two while the other one is decomposing. And we did also secure all of them with some angled brackets. I just didn't film that part. And then starting to fill one of them up with alternating between green and brown. So green being yard waste, like fresh weeds and stuff. And then going in with some litter from the bunnies litter boxes, which I have a lot of. And so soon enough we will have a lot of really great soil for the garden. And the building continues. Next I'm gonna attempt to build the indoor fence for Olga's enclosure, and my dad built the gate as a reference, and now I'm going to attempt to build the rest myself. And then some other little building projects and stuff. But I figured now that I am going to continue working on the floor, and then I can paint it tonight and then leave it to dry overnight. Also, a bird came in here and pooped blueberries all over my walls. So I did mention in a previous video that I was going to sand the entire floor down and just keep it a wooden finish and just figure out how to protect it. Well, I did have to do a little bit of a compromise because I realized this floor was in pretty bad shape, and Sanding wasn't a lot of fun, and also it would be pretty hard to protect it in a nice way with just the wood finish, so I ended up deciding to paint it anyways. So I just sanded down the rougher parts where there's been a lot of wear and tear. And then we picked up this sort of warm gray. It was a very weird shade, like a light gray that shifts sometimes in blues and sometimes in greens. But we figured it goes nicely with both the white walls and the dark wall, and then also kind of ties together well with some natural textures like rattan and wood. I also figured that with the furniture being all of this rattan stuff, and also planning on doing a lot of wood decor, I figured that a wood finish on the floor might be a little bit too much wood, so I'm very pleased with actually painting it after all. This is what it's looking like now. 2 layers the next morning. I have these 2 old wheels here, and I figured I would use at least one of them as a decor on the porch.